Hey guys, Jimmy, and today, as you can see, we are on Twitter again. Obviously, it is another weekend, so there's also going to be something new, and we have our next reveal of the starter, which is Snow Cub, I believe is how you pronounce it. So also we can click on it. I'm not exactly too sure where it is. At first, I thought it looked something like an oddish, like a shrew. To be honest, had no idea where it was. But also, this is by being posted by Bree. Also follow them if you don't know. Bree actually does quite a lot of art, just not just for Loomian Legacy, but also does quite a lot of just like other art. But I'm not really too sure where it is. Like it looks like a cloud sort of thing here, and also looks like honestly, it reminds me of the snowman or the little snow pet from Fairy Tale. To be honest, a little bit, although not really. But also is the ice type if we go look at the types that we see, so ice even. So right now we know we have fire, we have dark, we have ice, and we have electric. So also we're going to have water and plant, which I think this is probably going to be water, so that means either one of these is going to be plant. And I think, obviously, that the last one will probably be light. If we're gonna have a dark, it makes sense we have light. So I guess technically now we know the rest of them now. We only really need to know, I guess, this one, which is ice, which also is Snow Cub. When packs of Snow Cub travel down mountain sides, they often cause panic as they are mistaken for an avalanche. But it looks really cool. Not really too sure exactly what the final evolutions are going to look like. It kind of reminds me with like the eyes, or well, like hair over its eyes, kind of reminds me a little bit of like Mamoswine's evolutions, also from Pokemon. So kind of cool, and it actually looks pretty, as Fink knows, just look adorable, which is pretty cool. But if we look at the types as well, like I said, there's a fire type. There's like, it's not guaranteed that there's going to be water and grass, or water and plant even, but they're probably gonna be water and plants. And also, if we've got fire, we've got dark, and we've got electric, and now we have ice. I mean, I don't think it'd be too far-fetched to say that the first 7 types in this Loomian Legacy post will be the confirmed 7 starter types. So, yeah, I mean, now we have electric and ice. We have fire, water, and plant. Also, again, these two most likely are going to be a starters, although we're not really too sure yet. Dark, we've also seen from the bat. So it would make sense if they're going to have dark, that light would be introduced. Although, maybe dark is like the common, is really common, and light also is kind of like the fairy type from Pokemon, where it's fairly rare. Also, you can get some fairly common ones like Wigglytuff, which is fairly weak. I guess Clefable is actually pretty weak, but it can actually be considered really strong with certain abilities. But I don't know. Definitely, I feel like we're not going to really see Ancient. I feel like it's going to be way too weird. I mean, we could see normal, maybe. Like an Eevee sort of thing. So we know. So also right now we have Fire, Dark, Electric, and now the new one is Ice. Like I said, Water and Plant just make the most sense. Although, if we've got electric and ice, so let's just say that the first 7 are the types confirmed. Okay, it looks like if they are, there's not really a triangle really involved, because also these 3 work well. Like fire beats plant, plant beats water, water beats fire. Or at least we assume. Then also if we go on to light and dark, I don't really see why dark would be super effective against any of these, or light, to be honest. So, not really too sure about that. So if it is, maybe dark super effective against light, or maybe light super effective against dark, maybe. That would actually make more sense. So light super effective against dark, and then dark super effective against mind. I guess that would make the most sense. And then also ice. If we were talking about Pokemon, it would be plants, water would resist it, and fire would be good against it. So it can kind of work into there, but it doesn't really work against these 3. And then same for electric. Hits fire for neutral, would probably be super effective against water, unless water is good against electric. Not really too sure how that's going to go. That could go either way, really. And then also, maybe plant resists electric, but I don't know. It's going to be really crazy. To be honest, in my opinion, there still could be a chance that it's probably typeless instead of light, maybe it's dark and typeless. And then obviously, then there's light, because I feel like Typhus is going to be a fairly common type for them, unless, well, then again, maybe if they had Typhus, they'd want a Typhus in Spirit, then it's not really normal, so maybe Typhus could hit certain things, and maybe Typhus is actually super effective against another type, whereas also normal in Pokemon didn't. Can't really see Toxic. I mean, Air is probably going to be the second type of the bat, so I don't really see Air being on any of the other two. I don't see Ancient. I think Ancient's probably going to be like the type for the legendaries, really, because it's like a kind of like a beast with horns. Earth, I guess I could see Earth with Electric. I don't really see Bug. Bug would be kind of weird for a starter. Toxic, I just feel like it's kind of weird for a starter, or I could potentially see it. Psychic, Brawler. If one of them were on it, I'd feel like the other one should have been on it. So I don't think it's probably any of those. And Metal, I feel like Metal's, or at least in my opinion, I feel like Metal should be fairly rare. But then again, Metal was my forte at least. So I don't know. So we know that this one's probably gonna be water. At least we're thinking it's water. We know this one's ice, so that means one of these are grass. I mean, not really too sure, to be honest. It's going to be interesting. Or at least we think it's going to be water and grass. I mean, there could also not be. Maybe it is psychic and fighting, for example. I'm not really too sure which one. This one could be fighting, I guess, then. Since also that one is standing up straight, which I just realised 3 of them are, like, walk on 4 to only 2. Well, I guess 3, technically. We're not really too sure about that one. I feel like this one's probably going to evolve and probably be on all 4s. And we have one flying one, which, again, potentially could get flying, or you could have like a levitate ability if abilities are in the game, which probably will be. I feel like abilities will be in the game, because also the ability charm game pass in Brick Bronze, and apparently all the game passes carry over. So, I don't know. I'll leave also the link to the Llama Train Studio in the description, and also I'll leave the link to Breeze Twitter in the description as well, so if you guys want to go check them out and also follow them, then feel free to do that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Like always, I'll see you guys next time.